another edition of Meet the Metapreneur. Today, we are heading out to Mauritius to meet Sebastien Staub. Welcome to the show, Sebastien.
Thank you very much, Sharad, and thank you for choosing me.
No, absolutely. We've been corresponding on LinkedIn for a while, and I thought this is a good time for us to meet and explain to our audience, what you're doing. But before that, may I request you to please introduce yourself to our viewers?
Well, my name is Sebastien Staub. I'm from Mauritius Island. I currently reside on the sister island called Rodrigues. It's one of the smallest islands on the Indian Ocean island with 40,000 people. So recently purchased my home here. I've exited from my previous business, which was a luxury homes magazine, which I've created and sold amongst other digital assets to an investment firm. So I've been here for the last 6 months with my family, and it's been a great journey into Web3. I'm previously very well known for also to be a brand / SEO person. I excel in SEO and website, WordPress, and obviously a very prominent domainer and now TLD owner.
Yeah, I see you're very active in top level domains. So as you know, I've also been in the internet space, for last 26 years. So I've pretty much done, what you had been doing in terms of web presence, social, SEO, digital campaigns, etc. But clearly times are changing, and now Web3 is, the center of gravity. It is the topic of conversation across the globe. So can you explain to our audience in layman terms, what are the opportunities that exist for them to register key domains? And so talk us through that, please.
Absolutely. Well, like I'm not going to share much to you because you're a guru in that space, especially in metaverse. And congratulations for all your work as well. And Meet the Metapreneur, which I think is the most important show that all those brand and / top CEOs needs to look and listen to all the interviews. It's absolutely well done. Top level domains, Web3. Well, we are back to 1990, guys. 2022. Actually, it started 2 years ago, but with the it actually started in 2021. But with the pandemic, that project has been in the shadows. So not a lot of people have been able to hear about it. It's a bootstrap project. So all the top VCs, all the top internet unicorn companies has funded this decentralized project, which is Handshake. I'm actually a Handshake maximalist. 90% of my portfolio is Handshake, and it's for the only reason it is because it's the sole, correct me if I'm wrong, decentralized Web3 project. There's no Web3 CEOs of Handshake. There's no Web3 headquarters for Handshake. It is all on the blockchain. It's all verifiable by the peers, all the the P2P Handshake community. And this is what makes this journey incredible, like some of our Handshake partners are sharing today. And it's my pleasure to share the players. So bearing in mind there are other players in the Web3 space, such as Unstoppable Domains, who has the .crypto, the .blockchain, the .bitcoin, but the .nft, but their numbers are not even as close to as what Handshake has. Handshake there's about 8 million TLDs, which has been registered. Obviously, not all of them are going to be the top 10 or the top 20 or the top 30. ICANN, which is the non-profit organization, which obviously you got to pay them to issue you a TLD. So it's a top level domain name. To put it simple, it's everything on the right of a dot. You can own those. You can go and buy .metaverse if you want, but that's going to cost you a lot of money. Actually, it is for sale on Handshake right now. So someone can buy it and someone can develop it. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. We are going to be remembered and known as the generation that's took control of our identity. Like my my partner in Handshake is Sajan Nair, who is for me is the voice of Handshake. He's the TLD owner of .e-rupee for India. India on the 1st of December launched the e-rupee after many years of creating this digital CBDC. So, and he's a very smart person, very kind person. I've been blessed to also come across him, and we are launching on the 31st of December. So at 00 hours. We are launching .web3 India with him, as well as .Mauritius Island, which is where I'm from. So these are two TLDs which I'm putting on the market. So I will allow any Web3 enthusiast to own their domain name. So basically, if you want to own visit.web3 India or discover.web3 India, that keyword will be available. It could be Sharad, it could be Sharad.web3 India, it could be Sharad Awako. Yeah,
Sebastian, my next question to you was going to be, let's assume you are my consultant for TLDs, okay?
Cool.
So my name is Sharad Agarwal. My business is called Cyber Gear. I wear a hat of an investor at Elysium Ventures. What is your recommendation to me? Just consider me as a client of yours, right? What domain should I register? Where? What is the process? What is the cost involved? And is it a necessity or is it a luxury? If you may just please guide me through all the questions I've asked you, that I think will give a sense and a good idea to our audience on where they should start and what are the opportunities going forward. So over to you, Sebastian.
Okay, so basically everybody, including yourself, will need a Web3 ID to be able to log in on the Web3, what we call D-Web today. My advice to you would be to secure your first name as well as your surname. You could own .Agarwal as your surname if you want to have Sharad.Agarwal as your website, which would be the shortest version of your brand, yourself. Or you could buy, you could opt for .Sharad Agarwal as well. Then it will be a website or whatever, info or metaverse or cyber gear . At the end of the day, you can buy for yourself. You should buy for yourself to protect your own identity, your brand. You should also buy for your brands and all your businesses. I've seen you've got many businesses, and I've got a little surprise for you. I've actually secured one for you, which I'm going to give you. I'll keep that as a surprise. I'm not going to say it online now because it's still in the auction phase, but I've got a couple for you, which I've secured. So what you need to do is you need to add to Namebase. I will be sharing with your audience a link, which you can put in the description of this video. And you just need to click on this link. It will take them to the marketplace where you can buy HNS, which is the token that you need to bid on auction. So sometimes the names are already taken. So you got to, you can do some bidding wars with the owner. They want that price, you can offer that price and come to an agreement. And then once you own the name, you're inside a domain manager, just like your normal domain names, but it's for TLDs. Yeah. So this is the process.
Yeah. What are the typical costs involved in registering commonplace domains?
Look, it could be as low as one HNS, which is 2 cents if the name is not taken. But obviously, you got to be smart and you got to go for the best names. And these are going to take up in value. What you can do with those names is you can immediately put them on a registrar and sell those TLD, the SLDs, which is everything on the left of a dot, to people. So you can charge $1, or you can charge $5, $15, $100, $1,000. It doesn't matter. $100,000. You can make it wide to everybody, or you can make it very exclusive to the top 100 companies worldwide or the Fortune 500, which I'm doing with my .le Metaverse. So I've secured most of the best French TLDs myself. Univers virtuel, which is another word for metaverse. I've got le métavers with an E or without the E, and all of them, France Metaverse, France Meta. So pretty much I've secured Dubai as well, which is Dubai.metaverse and Dubai Web3 as well. So for me, the two prominent countries in the world is where you are, Dubai and France for the metaverse. So anybody can contact you first, and then they contact, and then you'll be in touch with me for those.
So I'm also curious to know how many domains in all have you secured in your portfolio?
Well, my journey started when I sold my business last year. So, I've started with domains a long time ago, maybe 15 years ago, but that was just a process of building businesses and brands. But right now, I would say my Web3 portfolio is merged with a partner of mine. His name is Dr. Bran. He's from the UK, but he lives in Italy. We met as he's my client. He actually paid me to put some of those domains on my marketplace. And then from then we became friends and partners. So we currently own mutually over 500 Web3 domains. 90% are Handshake, 5% are Ethereum, ENS domains, and 5% are UD, which is unstoppable domains. They all are on web3domains.auction. It's very simple to find us. You just Google premium Web3 domains for sale or Web3 domains for sales. We are actually on the first page of Google. So that was my SEO.
I think you are a visionary. You are much ahead of the curve. While people are still, figuring out what they should be doing with domains, you are, already there guiding them. So I do appreciate your foresight and all the information that you have shared with our audience. And before I let you go, I'm myself trying to figure out, when mass adoption is going to happen for the metaverse. Is it a couple of years away, 5 years away, or 10 years away? What's your opinion? I mean, from what you are reading and listening, what's your take on when mass adoption will happen for the metaverse?
Well, that's the most important question of the entire show, and I thank you for asking that, Sharad. Mass adoption will come with people like yourself, myself, and most importantly, people like Sajan Nair. Let me just give you a quick background about Sajan. He's from an advertising background, just like me, so we've connected quite easily. He's the first Web3 registry in India. Now, I don't even need to tell you what that means. India is 1.4 billion people. He just shared a beautiful video yesterday, which I just shared on my LinkedIn. And, it's amazing, the stats. We got to look at the stats. How many people are online? How much time they are online? And you will be blown away. We are now at India's population, 50%, 700 million people are online. And they spend 6 to 10 hours. It's just unbelievable. When it's going to happen, I truly believe mass adoption will occur in the next 2 to 3 years, maybe before. It's not going to be a 5 to 10 year cycle. Everybody back in the day needed an email to log in on the internet. Everybody needed an email to go on Facebook. Well, guess what? That email is not going to work unless you have a Web3. It will work, you will be able to sign in, but it's not going to be the full throttle. You're not going to be able to do much more than just sign in. What you need is a unified smart names, like Sajan says, which is going to unify all your crypto payment, all your avatar, user ID. We all have an alter ego in the world as well on the virtual world. So we all have whether it's a nickname, whether it's a fancy name, whatever. So this is going to be crucial. We've seen NFTs. Domain names are NFTs. They are non-fungible token. You can trade them, you can sell them. Nobody can take them away from you. And for me, just like Jian Chu from Kinetic Capital, who's a HNS maximalist, said a year ago, on Bloomberg, by the way, HNS Handshake is going to be bigger than Bitcoin in the next 5 years. It is a huge opportunity for people to buy TLDs, own some tokens. It's only 20 cents. If it goes time 10 or time 1,000, you'll thank me in a few years' time and yourself.
Wow, that's amazing. I've learned a lot from you, Sebastian. Thank you for all the insights that you've shared. I'm sure our audience will love all of them. So if people want to connect with you, what's the best way?
Best way is on LinkedIn. I'm Serge Sebastien Staub is my full name. On Twitter, my Twitter handle is @Sebastien Staub. So I'm present on those two platforms, and via yourself. You can connect me with your network.
Absolutely. So yeah, we are on time, and I want to thank you, Sebastian, for this episode. And I'm sure you will get some good connections through our network, which is on LinkedIn, 35,000 strong. On other communities that I manage, it's almost 18,000. So
Wow.
I'm quite confident that Meta Shapers, Only Webinars, and some other All Stars Women communities where I'm kind of, let's say, the administrator. I'm hopeful that you will get a lot of contacts and inquiries. Keep me posted, and I look forward to staying in touch long term, and see you on the other side.
Thank you very much, Sharad. And I'm just going to tell you now, I've got Meta Shapers for you.
Amazing.
So logging on namebase.io, sign up. I will give you the link, and then it will be in your domain manager.
Appreciate that, and I want to express my gratitude to you, and we'll stay connected. Bye for now.